Yeah. We really boxing. We wanted the battles. Let's see.
Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I beat no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, that can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know every
For our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man is.
The original man is the Asiatic, black man. He's the maker. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Shakur. And there's only one God.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, man. I got my guy, man, the Puerto Rican Prince in here, D Free. Of course, my OG Crush the Legend. What's going on, man? How y'all brothers doing?
What's going on, man?
I mean, we got a big show today. I just want to ask you guys one thing before we get started, man. Are you guys excited about seeing Boots Ennis this weekend?
Yeah. Definitely excited, man. Go ahead, D3, you got it.
Go ahead, Crush.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. BVO, man. This is the first time we having a major card here in Philly since a couple of decades now. So yes, I'm very excited, man, and I'm excited about seeing Boots do his thing, the old undercard, and finally get to run into some cats that I, chop it up with on here. So yeah, I'm excited, man. So I can't wait to see what goes on and have some fun, man, and look at Boots have a awesome homecoming performance, man. An awesome homecoming performance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Boots. I haven't seen him in the ring since he fought Villa and won the IBF interim championship. Now he's the IBF champion, so it's gonna be the first time he's going in there to officially be be called a champion and try to defend that title.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just not excited about driving 9 hours there. That's my only thing. I'm not excited about driving 9 hours to Philly, but we got a big show. So I asked you guys, the burning question is this. Did you guys see that Shakur was offered $15 million for 5 fights and then he turned it down? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, that was a while ago. He was offered that $15 million for 5 fights from Top Rank. That was like earlier in the year. I believe it was like right around January, February, somewhere around there. He was offered that. I think it might have been a mistake by Shakur because I don't think he's going to get a better offer than that. I don't think nobody's going to give him $3 million per fight for a multi-fight deal. I think he might get somewhere around $1.5, $2 million per fight. I don't think he's going to get $3 million per fight.
So that being said, I was wondering, man, I don't know if you guys seen him kind of going that, the legendary Mason Bethel and legendary Cameron Giles. What do you guys think about him going at two of some of the better rappers we ever heard?
Well, it's not even about them being who they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's just poor sportsmanship for him because he can't take corrective criticism. And once again, we don't have no time to be pacifying the little ass boys in a man's sport. And he acting like a big ass kid. I ain't got time for it, man. And He need to get his. He need man grab it, grow a sack of balls, man. Damn. I don't know how to put it. I can't put it any nicer. Grow some balls, man. Like seriously. What's wrong with these cotton candy ass goddamn demeanors they got going on, man? It's soft behind stuff, man. And y'all sitting up here. Oh man, listen, man. Y'all protecting your favorite fighter. Y'all ain't no real boxing fan to me. Y'all defending that nonsense, man. I got to question you if you truly a fan of this man's sport. I think you more so a fan of the soap opera antics that's taking place. Take that to the WWE. Now this dude, I want to get paid more. I want to get paid more. This, that, and the other. It's everybody's goddamn fault. Having these guys thinking they worth more than what the hell they really worth. But times had showed. And it looking like they ain't worth all that. And guess what? It ain't take them to get in the ring with the nobody that just said they haven't fought nobody to show that they ain't even all that goddamn good. So before you raise any argument in defense of these guys, look yourself in the boxing mirror and then make sure you look yourself in the reality mirror too and say which one I'm allowed to. I'm allowed about this box or I'm allowed to myself. I got a solution for you. And crack both of the damn mirrors and keep it straight up and down with special effects. I don't understand this, man. This dude, I don't understand this dude. Now what he gonna do? Who he signing with? I don't even give a damn who he signed with. Yo, if he signed with Floyd, what? What he just gonna get a couple more extra mil to fight some subpar opposition? Cause y'all automatically think he gonna get the Tank fight if he go with Floyd. You better think about it. I'm coming to dry up your wet dreams. I'll be trying to save y'all. But y'all don't understand, man. Y'all quick to talk this nonsense. Y'all know what's going on. My boy ain't doing no business with that man. He ain't putting no money in that man's pocket. So stop it if you think if he go to Mayweather, he gonna get the damn fight. So now we back to plan zero. So who he's gonna go with? Who's knocking down the door and saying, man, we gonna sign this dude? Not after when he seen one of his favorite fighters that he look up to fall asleep at the fight. Yes, the Terrence Crawford, one of the best in the game, pound for pound, was falling asleep at his young boy performance. And y'all defending this nonsense. I think y'all boring. I think y'all bored. And I think Shakur's rubbing off on y'all because you got to be bored to be defending this nonsense. You got to be bored. Figure something else in boxing to talk about and stand for. This dude can't even stand for his damn self. How you gonna stand for him? What? Money bag. Man, he better go do something. He ain't. Nah. I don't want to hear none of that. None of that. It's a wrap. Yo, you throwing him under the bus? He threw himself under the damn bus. He jumped in the damn river his goddamn self. We're talking all this big boy woofy stuff. Now I mean, can't even punch himself through a wet paper bag that already got a rip in it. Is you serious? That already has a tear in it. Can't even punch through that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm the baddest ever around. F motherfuckers up. No, you put on an effed up performance. Yes, you want to fight, but you put on an effed up performance. Violin, please. Ring, ring. People walking out on you. Come on, man. And you supposed to be the hottest thing on the market. You can't even say you the best. You didn't really look like an A-class fighter against a C-class fighter. You didn't. Y'all gonna say, I didn't see too much separation between him and that guy and his performance. The truly say, they different levels. That's why he's getting criticized about it. Yeah, he won the fight, but goddamn, did it look like any separation? No.
I mean, I'll say this: he definitely dominated that guy Artem in a way I had never seen Artem dominated. Salute to my brother D1. I just think the thing that you got to remember when you're talking about Artem, man, Artem gave Frank Martin probably because Frank Martin is not disciplined. Frank Martin, I don't know how many times D. Frieden said it. You know, he does not do a good job listening to the directions, man. It's almost like his ears, as my daughter said, they just fly away. Listen to ears, just fly away. So I don't know if you can judge that off, but I'll just say this: for him to go at podcasters and stuff like that, I mean, like you said, it just kind of sad to see he doesn't look in the mirror, man. Because I love Shakur, and I'll be lying if I didn't, because I really like the young man. I think he can really do his thing. I just wish he would like just shut up and understand that, hey, you're not going to beat nobody with your mouth, man. You got to do this with your fists. But I'll ask you this, D Free, since you were right about this early on, man. Do you want to see the fight with him and Tank more or less?
I still want to see it. I mean, I'm still the same way I felt before. I mean, because regardless of how his, I think he put on a good performance. The problem was he didn't do what he said he was going to do, and everybody's getting on him for it. And he gotta take responsibility for his own words. He was the one that told everybody he was going to go ahead and knock this guy out. I mean, you watched him, but you just didn't knock him out. If you would have listened to your corner, the knockout probably would have came. But you didn't listen to your corner, so I mean, it is what it is. But I still want to see it the same way I did before. The part that I was laughing at is when you said I never seen Autumn get dominated the way Shakur dominated. You only seen Autumn fight one of them.
He got 12 fights, man. I seen him fight.
You ain't see the other 11. You saw.
You go.
I mean, you didn't see the other 12. You just saw that one that he took a loss before he fought Shakur. You ain't see that other 12.
I've never seen him get dominated like that. Yeah, but Puerto Rican free got to be Puerto Rican free. So that's how he gonna pull something out. This is the funniest man on YouTube, man. But my man D1 said, I promise Tank looks Shakur like a straight seafood platter. I think this is the thing about it. I want to see the fight, but you know what? I'll be honest, man. He don't deserve the fight, dude. You can't put on a performance like that and think you get a right to make a big bag with Tank Davis. I tell you what, man. He need to either fight Zepeda or just forget about fighting Tank, because I think Zepeda beats him. What do you guys think? I think Zepeda might stop him.
I mean, Crush heard me say this earlier. We were just talking about this. I'm gonna say this: Zepeda, that's a good fight. I think Shakur does deserve to fight with Tank Davis because he has that WBC belt, and I think Tank Davis wants to be undisputed at 135. But I don't think the fight for Shakur is Zepeda. I think he goes out there and beats Zepeda because Zepeda's feet is in concrete. The man doesn't move around the ring as fluently as Shakur does. He comes at you, but the man, he doesn't have good footwork. The fight for Shakur, if he wants to get ready for Tank Davis, the fight for Shakur is Frank Martin. That's the fight that he needs to fight. Frank Martin has good footwork. Frank Martin has decent defense, and Frank Martin has power. That's who you need to fight if you want to get ready for Tank Davis, not Zepeda. Zepeda is good if you want to get used to some power, but as far as footwork and defense, Zepeda is not that dude. Zepeda doesn't have defense. His offense is a defense. He doesn't have defense, and he doesn't have good footwork. So I think Shakur will be able to stay away from Zepeda long enough to build up some rounds. Zepeda might win a couple of rounds here and there, but I think Shakur will build up enough rounds where he'll still get the fight. I don't think Zepeda is going to stop him because Shakur's footwork is too good. So I think he needs to fight Frank Martin to get ready for Tank.
That ain't gonna help him either.
I would say that what's that dude named Burchell? They got the WBO. I think he should try to fight Burchell. I think Shakur should fight Burchell.
Hell no, that nigga's trash.
Here you go. Hold on, Free. You was just screaming about this dude Matias before for a whole.
You said Bichette is trash.
He got the championship, man.
He's at 130.
Hold on. I think that 135 Burchell got the belt. Yeah, because he fought Navarrete.
Oh, you talking about Dennis?
Yeah.
No, that's his name ain't Bichette. Bichette is the dude at 130. his name is Baransis or something like that.
Baron
I thought
check.
it was Baranchik. Oh, Baranchik. Sorry, Baranchik.
I was like, hold up, not that is trash.
Anyway, you know, hey, you see how he do that, Craig? Everybody's trash. That's one thing about D3. Everybody's trash. So if it ain't somebody D3 like they trash.
That dude trash. Everybody, hey, Bichette good. Nah, Bichette is trash. I seen him fight enough times. He's okay. He's not no great fighter. He's okay.
Salute to my man D1, but my man like that said, how is Shakur having a mental breakdown? And I want to ask you guys this. I think Shakur is having a mental breakdown. What do you guys think? I mean, he was tweeting all night long about Cameron and Mace.
I don't know if he's having a mental breakdown. What I will say is, dog, you just won. You just won. Why are you worried about what somebody say? I mean, if they complain about your fight, what you need to do instead of tweeting, you need to put one tweet on there as big as you can possibly make it and say you're laughing all the way to the bank with this. So why are you worried about what somebody else is saying? You won the fight. You're still the champion. You washed the dude, and you got paid for it. Why are you worried about it? Tank still want to fight you. So why are you worried about it?
Yeah, Tank still want to whoop your ass. Still want to whoop your ass.
Why I got Crush on here? I didn't get to ask Crush this last time. I asked D3 this, but Crush, why now that Devin Haney is gone, why does Tank want to be undisputed now?
You have to ask Tank. But if you trying to say that Tank waited until Devin Haney got out the way to become undisputed, you better watch your manners, because I ain't going for the side stuff, man. Hey, you know that he wanted to do it when he wanted to do it. Plus, at the time, you got to remember, he wasn't his own boss at the time. So you have to keep on taking in mind, and you didn't ask this question before, and you're going to get the same answer for everybody that's up to par with what's going on and got some common sense. The man is doing what he want to do right now because he's his own boss, and he was up under the hater, and he ain't up under the hater no more. So now y'all want to try to flip the narrative. Now when he's starting to do things that y'all say he should have done or he was scared to do, now that he's doing it, now y'all trying to come with other excuses. He just makes it time because I'm just feeling it. He would have whooped his ass if they would have fought. Okay? Ain't nothing changed about that. That always been my thing. If he fought even one of these dudes, he's gonna whoop their ass. And that's just how I feel. No matter what unfortunate situations happen to them, he's still gonna whoop their ass. So, you know, he's doing what he want to do now. So, salute the Tank. He's making me happy and gonna be making a lot of people sad because he's gonna be whooping up on their favorite fighter, getting them going up out of there, just whooping on their ass. And I'm enjoy every little part of it. What was you about to say?
My thing is this, and another thing I wanted to bring up. Did you guys hear Sean Porter say he agrees with Ryan Garcia? I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say his name, the coward. Because what that coward said is something I think is unforgivable. He said he wish he could bring George Ford back to life so he can unalive him again. So the fact that Sean Porter would stand behind those comments, what you think about that? I thought that was despicable.
Oh, man.
Sean Porter's always been a clown. He's always been a clown. That's why he dressed the way he dressed. I mean, I don't expect anything from a clown except for nonsense. So when you look at a clown, you expect to get clown activity. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just shocked, Free, because I mean, isn't Sean Porter black? I mean, like, why would he co-sign some garbage like that? I don't get it, man.
Sean Porter not black. He Milky Way.
Milky Way.
He said, I don't know why everybody giving Shakur flack if Bibble put on the same performance. Well, you gotta remember, Bibble knocked the guy out.
Hey, Bibble did put on a performance. He did put on a performance like that, and he got dogged out as well. That's one of the reasons why I say he has no chance against Arthur, because I seen what Bibble do. He can't crack an egg. So you ain't gonna better stop Arthur. Arthur is like a oversized Tank Davis. He gonna come at you and eventually stop you.
So that being said, I want to ask you guys something that it's a little off topic, but I'm gonna name 4 guys, and I kind of want to know who is the greatest sportscaster, and you guys' opinion. You got Howard Cosell, Brian Gumble, you got Stephen A. Smith, and a lot of people hate, Bob Acostas. What do you think? Who would you guys say is the greatest sportscaster of all time?
D Free.
You're not in the running, D Free.
I would say Howard Cosell. I would say Howard Cosell.
This is Howard Cosell speaking. Yeah, I gotta give it to Howard. Second go to Brian Gumble. I ain't worrying about the other jokers. Even they can't fuck with me.
Stephen A. Smith, I don't look at as a sport broadcaster. I look at him as an analyst.
Yeah, a guy was on his show and said that he was the greatest sportscaster of all time. And I don't know if many people are old enough to remember Brian Gumble, but I used to love HBO Real Sports before they went woke. And they used to have some of the best meat and potatoes discussions on sports in general to me.
Whoever put that up obviously don't know what they're talking about, because Stephen A. Smith is not a sport broadcaster. He's a analyst. He doesn't call live games. Broadcaster, they call live games, they call live matches. He doesn't do none of that. He's a analyst, not a broadcaster.
Right. Correct, D Free.
Let me ask you guys this. That being said, do you think that boxing needs a good sportscaster for us to be successful, like a Howard Cosell did for Muhammad? What do you guys think?
Yeah, they need me in there.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. That's why we fought the live fights. That's what we if they want a good broadcasting, tune in when the fights is live. We're gonna call the fight, and y'all gonna laugh, and y'all gonna be like, "Oh my God, what is going on in this daggone fight?" They dogging the hell out of these boys. What's going on?
He said, Lomachenko team said on Seconds Out that he would step aside to allow Shakur to fight Tank.
No.
2025.
No.
That's not true.
That's clickbait. Clickbait. It's a lie.
That was a lie. That was a lie. That's not true.
How you guys know that?
Because
How you don't know that?
because Bob said that fight is about to happen.
Well, that being said, when you see Shakur tweeting like that, my thing is, does he not have the right people around him? Because I mean, he's looking real bad. What do you guys think?
I mean, we been knew he didn't have the right people around him. I mean, anytime he was involved in the whole situation down in Houston, and he still deals with those same individuals, you ain't got the right people around him. So we've been knew he haven't had the right people around him. It's just showing more and more every day that he don't have the right people around him. Because anybody that's seeing what he's doing, they would be like, man, stop tweeting so much. Why are you tweeting? Why are you worried about what the heck they saying? Ain't you making good money? Ain't you winning these fights? Why are you worried about what they saying? I mean, people talk about Tank all the time. You don't see Tank going at these people like that. Now he will go at people from time to time, but you don't see him going off crazy like what Shakur is doing right now. You don't see him doing none of that.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's kind of dangerous what Shakur is doing, because he was talking about having weapons and seeing people. And as my man Crush said it best, man, that's a good way to have a little boy blue blowers on. Like, to me, that's not very smart that he's talking about violence. And I'm just wondering, like, what Shakur doing, is this making him like a hated, or is it going to make him more love?
More hate.
He wants to be the villain. I mean, everybody got somebody that everybody loves, and then you got somebody that everybody hates. He wants to be the villain. That's what it seems like to me.
I
He
thought
seemed like,
Tank
well,
was the villain.
no, Tank is somebody that everybody loves. All you got to do is look at the daggone box office. Everybody loves to see Tank knock somebody out. That's why they tune in. They want to see Tank knock somebody out, or they want to
They
see if
like
this
that. They
person
know the
is.
way you fight too.
Yeah,
I
they want to
mean,
see, or is this the one that's going to beat Tank? So you gotta have. I mean, like I said, Tank is the person that everybody is loving right now. So you gotta have a villain. We can't have the other dude because he's kicked out of boxing. He was trying to do that, but he's kicked out of boxing now, so we ain't got to worry about him. So Shakur said, "I'm gonna take his spot."
yeah. I mean, when you think about the lightweight division, I would say I got Tank number one, and I got Keyshawn Davis number two. Do you guys think we'll ever see Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur Stevenson?
No.
Why not? Why not?
According to them, no. They said they would never fight each other. So according to them, you wouldn't see it. The only way is it would be even possible is if if somehow the WBC mandate Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur. That's the only way we can see it possible. But according to them, they would never fight each other. So I don't know if we will ever see that. Um, the one I don't know why you said you got Keyshawn number two because I don't think Keyshawn beats Lomachenko. I still think Lomachenko.
I
I
mean,
think even though
after
Lomachenko is up in age, I think Lomachenko is crafty enough. His ring IQ is good enough that I still think he'll be able to beat Keyshawn.
he's 100 years old.
I just say even though he's age, I still think. I mean, he's the same age that Floyd was when he beat Canelo.
You gonna bring up old stuff? Salute to my man Tampa Tommy, man.
According to everybody, he's better than Floyd. According to everybody, he's better than Floyd. Well, he's the same age Floyd was when Floyd beat Canelo.
Well, that being said, the reason I say that is because after that fight with Keyshawn Davis, I think he showed the whole world, man, he's special, man. Because I had no idea he had that second gear like that. I mean, Keyshawn is a problem, man.
No, he didn't.
You said what? What'd you say, Free? You cut out. You on mute, Free. Free, you on mute. Puerto Rico, you on mute. I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I was saying, nah, he's not ready for Abdullah Mason. He's not ready for Tank Davis. He's not going to fight Shakur, so we don't know if he's ever ready for Shakur or not. And I don't think he's ready for Loma right now. I don't think he's ready for Williams and Pater right now. I mean,
after that dog fight you just had, you ain't high up on him after that dog fight you just was in.
The problem with the dog fight is you get hit. You can't take a lot of punches from Williams and Pater. Can't take a lot of punches from Williams and Pater. So I don't know if he's ready. I'm not saying that he loses to all those guys. I just don't think that he's ready for them. I know he's not ready for Abdullah Mason because Bomac said it. I talked to Bomac right on the live, and I said, you better keep Keyshawn away from Abdullah Mason. They were like, I want to see Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn. Bomac said, hell no, we're not putting Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn. Hell no. So,
Abdullah Mason is really I like it. I like Emiliano a little better, but I would say Abdullah Mason is probably the number 2 prospect in boxing. So I mean,
number 1.
No, he's not better than Emiliano Vargas, bro.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. No. Y'all see Emiliano?
Yes, he is.
He beat that old man to death. Did y'all see that?
What do Emiliano do better than Abdullah Mason?
Not a damn thing.
He punches hard.
No, he don't. He got the same amount of knockouts. Oh no, actually, Abdullah is a higher rate in the knockout because he got more fights. He got a higher rate in the knockout.
You said, yo, that's short about talking to Shakur fans as well, BVO.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that was D Freeze idea. That's why I put that up there.
It's nothing that he does better than Abdullah Mason. I can name a couple of things that Abdullah Mason does better than him. There's nothing he does better than Abdullah.
He's taller, he's stronger. I mean, Abdullah just got a little more skill. But I think if they were, I like Abdullah, man. Abdullah is from Cleveland, man. I love Abdullah Mason. I'm just saying, Emiliano is that guy, man.
Says who?
He could be your guy. He could be your guy all
Says
you
who?
want him to be. He ain't
Says
the guy.
who?
He could be your
That's
guy.
why he's not. That's why he's not rated as the #1 prospect.
Because of what?
Because Abdullah is the #1 prospect.
Well, let me ask you this: what would you do if you seen Shakur versus Abdullah Mason?
I think Abdullah Mason.
I like that Abdullah. Man, I got Abdullah giving him some fucking work, yo.
I
Right
think
now?
he gives Shakur. I think right
Yeah.
now he gives Shakur a lot of problems. I think he gives Shakur a lot of problems, and it's a good chance that he can win that fight with Shakur. There's a good chance he can win that fight.
Something my brother Thomas Hill, man. I think Abdullah's really good. I'm really dumbfounded that y'all cats don't think Emiliano is better. That's crazy.
No, you think Emiliano's better, y'all. I don't have to agree with you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just shocked that y'all don't agree with me on that because
How
Emiliano,
you shocked? Shocked how? How? He don't do nothing better than Abdullah. Nothing. Not nothing.
I mean, he's taller, he's stronger. I mean, I don't know. If
I said what he can do. I asked by size.
Size is a part of that, ain't it?
No. I didn't ask you about. We wasn't talking about his size and what that means. Size don't really mean shit. We seen smaller guys take down the bigger guys. And
wasn't that other dude taller than Tank Davis? That clown that got kicked out of boxing, wasn't he taller and stronger than Tank Davis? You saw what happened to him. So it doesn't matter that he's taller and stronger. It doesn't matter.
I feel what you're saying. I'm just saying that Emiliano, man, he just looks special, man. I mean, and this is no bias. You know, these guys are both unproven. I'm just saying, if I were to start a fighter, I would want Emiliano because he's coming forward every time.
I mean, you can have Emiliano. I'll take Abdullah Mason. I guarantee you, we be champion before you.
You think so? I think
I got Abdullah Mason fighting for a championship probably in the near future, probably like another year, maybe two. Another year, maybe two, he'll be fighting for a championship.
Yeah, you saying that because you haven't seen his little brother. That's why you saying that, and I get it.
I'm saying that because Abdullah Mason is good, and I think he will be fighting for a championship in another year or two. I don't care if I've seen his brother or not. I still will be saying the same thing. I think Abdullah Mason will be fighting for a championship in another year or two.
Hold on. You said BVO found his new Latin fighter to support blindly. That's crap. That's crap. I don't only support my favorite fighter, Jamel Charlo. I don't know why y'all cats keep saying I'm supporting Spanish fighters. I don't support. I only support the best. What you think about that, Crush?
That's cat.
That's what I was saying. I don't support Spanish fighters. I don't only support Spanish fighters. It's crazy.
Now, what's cap is you saying Jamel Charlo is your favorite fighter. The only time you mention Jamel Charlo is when you want to say he's your favorite fighter. You don't mention Jamel Charlo. Why nothing?
Why you always? Hey, Thomas, you hear that? Who's my favorite fighter, Thomas Hill?
Well, you said your favorite fighter is Charlo.
Okay, there we go.
That's who you say your favorite fighter is, but where your allegiance lie be like Teofimo Lopez. Before your boy calling people Negroes, it was Ryan Garcia because he took down.
We don't say his name. He's a racist.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying what I heard though. But the thing with Abdullah, I believe Abdullah is the truth, and I believe he's next up. I just don't know, man. With experience fighting some of these fights, like Morataya or Shakur, that's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough one for him because you can hate on Shakur all you want. The dude is still a problem in that ring. He just ain't gonna knock you
Yeah,
out.
no, yeah, that's why I said he'll give Shakur problems. I said it's a good chance that he can win. I ain't say he was. There's a
I'm
good
not
chance
talking.
he
I'm not
can
talking
win.
about you,
But I,
D. I know you wouldn't say no ish like
oh
that,
no, no,
but
I hear what you say. I'm just saying that
it,
he's a problem for anybody. 135, even Tank Davis. He's a
oh
problem
hell
for Tank
yeah,
Davis for
oh hell yeah.
however long it to Tank to figure him out. He's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
How you doing? So yeah,
Um,
I just think he needs time. Like you said, in a year, oh, he definitely somebody's champion. He's gonna be knocking on a unified door too, because the dude has got everything that you could hope for in a fighter. He just ain't got a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? Not against a lot of competition that he can adjust to stuff when he see it in the ring. And you talking about Shakur and Muay. Well, Muay I think he can handle a little bit easier than Shakur, but Shakur, it'd be a tough fight. But I will say this: in sparring sessions, he's done very well against both of those guys.
let me say this real quick. Tiafimo was
What's up?
recently on Fight Hype and said in no way does he condone Ryan's comments or does he support Ryan's comments. So let's not put Tiafimo in the same boat as a guy who's clearly racist. I mean, he took a picture with a clown. I don't agree with that, but you can't tell nobody who to take a picture with. At the end of the day, man, Tio has never said anything racist, and he said he don't condone racism, so I got to take the man for his word. Because if Tio
Yeah, that
says
man
something
said he
racist,
don't condone.
I'm done with him too.
Oh man.
He,
They all racist, man.
he said
Y'all remember this tonight.
he said
Ryan Garcia said something detrimental, man. They all racist.
That stuff he said about George Floyd was
right.
crazy, Crush.
Man,
He said he don't condone.
I heard worse shit
That
than
man
that.
said
Okay? I don't give a fuck what he said about George Floyd. I ain't got no problem with that. And people talk about my dead mama. You think I'm worried about what the fuck he said about somebody ignorant? Somebody should just go slap the shit out of him. Stop making a big deal out of him. Smack the shit out of him. Get it over with.
I'll say this though. Far as fights, man, I just hate, and Thomas Hill, I'm sure you agree with me on this. I hate to see Shakur having a mental breakdown in front of everybody. I think he should get help. I think he really might have to. He might be bipolar or schizophrenic or something because it's like he's two people. One minute he's the happy-go-lucky kid with the dimples, pause. The next minute he's talking about hitting 50-year-old men when he see him. So I mean, I think Shakur Stevenson need to get some help, man. And I just pray for him and his family that he do get the help he needs because the man is not mental stable. He's not mental. He's not mentally stable, and you could just tell something's going on with him because for him to be up all night after his win, cussing people out, all this crazy stuff. I don't know, man. He said a black man in the cut that don't want to accept the truth. That scary sight. Like I said, if I find out that Tio is racist, I'm done with it. He's not even my favorite fighter. I don't care about Tio. I don't know why I gotta keep telling you I don't care about Teofimo Lopez. My favorite fighter is Jamel Charlo, and my second favorite fighter is Abdullah Mason. So if you want to know who BVO like, you're gonna hear me say Jamel Charlo, Abdullah Mason, Alicia Bumgarner. Those are my favorite fighters of people I like to watch. Go ahead.
no. So you mean to tell me your favorite
Salute to
fighter,
Bruce
your
Gas.
second favorite fighter is Abdullah Mason, but you say your second favorite fighter is Abdullah Mason, but you think Emilio Vargas is better than him?
I do. But that don't mean he's not my favorite. I'm always gonna go with the
That don't
hometown. He's
make
from
sense.
Cleveland. He's from East Cleveland, man. So I got nothing
That
but
don't make
love
sense.
for Abdullah Mason.
That don't make
You said
sense
what?
because usually when you have I said it doesn't make sense because usually when you have a favorite, that means you don't believe anybody's better than him.
Right.
That's not the case. You can have a favorite fighter,
So you
maybe.
okay, so since that's not the case, who you think is better than the Cleveland Browns?
Nobody. The Browns, dude. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
Exactly.
We
That's your
going to the
favorite
bowl.
football team. Exactly. That's your favorite football team. Exactly. You don't think nobody's better than them. Exactly. Thank you.
Of course, Free, you went on mute, but that's what Free do. Free is our local propaganda artist, man. So that's what he do. But let me ask you guys this is a really important thing. I'm wondering, do you think that boxing is a good place? We got pro box on tonight. I think we got 5 cards this weekend. What do you guys think about the way boxing is going? Because I'm really excited about the sport as a whole. I feel like it's getting bigger. I hear more people talking about it. I heard Jamel Charles coming back for his WA belt. He's going to be fighting the winner of Bud versus the Dream. And I see him stopping whoever it is. So what do you guys think about boxing being in such a good place?
Of course, boxers in a good place. It's just a matter of them putting good cards together. They putting fights together. They just got to put good cards together. And we don't see a lot of good cards. We see good fights. We just don't see a lot of good cards. So if they can get on one accord and put good cards together with the good fights, then it'll be off the chain. It'll be like last year when we was getting all those big cards and big fights. It'll be like that.
Well, let me ask you guys this. If Tank become undisputed, does it hurt that he didn't fight Devin Haney? What you think, Thomas Hill?
No. Go ahead, Tom.
I think Thomas Hill went back to sleep. But
No, it
go ahead.
doesn't hurt. Actually, if he becomes undisputed, it actually would show that he's a little bit better than, than what Devin did because he fought multiple people to become undisputed. Devin only fought one person to become undisputed.
Well, you got to remember that George Kambosos won a split decision against Teofimo Lopez, who was technically undisputed.
I don't care about
So
none
I
of
don't
that.
know how you count that.
I don't care if it was George Kambosos or if it was Tio. It still would have been only one person that he fought to become undisputed. Tank will be fighting multiple people to become undisputed. So I don't think it hurt him at all. It gives him another notch under his belt. Yeah, you was undisputed. You was one of the youngest guys at undisputed at the Four Bear era, but you fought one person. I fought multiple guys to become undisputed.
But what about Tio's run for undisputed? He fought a bunch of people. Richard Comey, Loma. He just happened to lose to George Kambosos. What do you guys think about Tio's run to undisputed?
I understand what you want to do. You want to play the little clip, but he wasn't undisputed.
I'm not gonna play the clip, man. I dropped the link because I want to hear Ant-Man's opinion on this. What you think, Thomas Hill, that Tank wants to be undisputed now that Black Jesus is not in the division anymore? What you guys think about? What you think about that, Thomas Hill? I don't know. I thought Thomas was up, but he went out. He said he's a.
Bro, my bad.
You back?
Yeah, my bad. I'm not worried.
Oh, that's no problem, man. Oh, he dropped off. He said he's the youngest guy to become undisputed in the 4-belt era. Teofimo was never undisputed. The franchise belt is not real. I get what y'all saying. I know y'all want to take away the man's accomplishment. That's fine. All I'm saying to you, as just a humble fan, I think Teo had a better run going undisputed than Devin did. But I just want to know, why is it okay for Tank to be undisputed now that Devin's gone? I just don't understand. They call him the Gila Gorilla and all this good stuff he can do. And I don't know, man. I'm just sick of the double standards. Like, because people don't like Devin Haney, they want to not give him his credit. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think it's real convenient. As soon as Devin Haney's out of the weight division, you want to be undisputed. You want to fight for all the belts. You're making all the fights. It's just, to me, man, it's the same old thing. Roy Jones didn't do this. Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar didn't have to fight Bernard Hopkins. He didn't have to fight Bernard Hopkins. He already was unified. He didn't have to fight Bernard Hopkins, but he did. And I just really want boxing to get back to the place where the best fight the best. And I don't know if you guys feel that same way. What do you guys think?
Say that
You got
again.
right?
Go ahead. What you say, Crush? Go ahead.
No, just tell the D3 you can go first.
Oh no,
I
you
was
go first.
I was asking to repeat the question. I didn't hear the
Oh,
question.
I was just saying, why does Tank get credit for going to be undisputed when Devin leads the division, and now you got people saying they don't want to see him fight Shakur, he doesn't deserve to fight with Shakur. So which one is it? Is Tank the best, or he just conveniently, is one of those guys that's able to fight for undisputed? Did he not want to fight Devin Haney? Is that a duck, or what do you guys think?
Who said he didn't want to fight Devin Haney?
Well, Devin Haney called him out a bunch of times when he had WBA super belt.
They calling him out, calling him out, saying what? Clout chasing? That's not calling him out.
Mm.
So let's not go there. We've been down that road too many times.
No. How are you clout chasing if you ask for the fight, Crush? That makes no sense.
He ain't asked for no fight. He just been talking shit. He ain't never said nothing. He ain't never wrong. We just had this talk. That man never bladed that I want to, and trying to. It's two different damn things. Get a dictionary.
You see how you switched the thing up? See how you switched it up? I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, BBO. I see you like you a glass of clear water, dog. I see
Like
right
a
through you.
glass.
Dog, you say he wanted to fight Tank Davis because he called him out. You say he wanted to fight Tank Davis because he called him out. And Tank Davis didn't take his call or whatever. But when it comes to Jerome Boots Ennis calling out Bud, calling out Earl, Jerome Boots Ennis didn't want the fight. You see how you switched it up when it comes to somebody that you wanna back? Because when it comes to Jerome Boots Ennis, he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight Bud, but he called him out.
Bro. Nobody would
Haney,
say I'm a Devin Haney fan. Nobody would say that I like that. I don't like Devin Haney.
I didn't say you was a fan. I said you was trying to back him. You trying to throw a little bit of salt on Tank Davis, so you backing Devin Haney behind this one. But when Devin Haney called out Tank Davis, he wants to fight, but Jerron don't want to fight when he called out God. You got to keep it consistent, dog. You got to keep it consistent.
What my man Timothy Taylor ended this whole debate when he said Leonard Ellerby said that Devin called actors for a Tank fight, but Leonard said it wasn't enough money available for the fight. And I heard him say that same thing on Fight Hype.
I heard him say that.
F off money.
I heard him say that too, but I also heard more recently, right before Showtime was out of business, that on Steven Espinoza called Bill Haney and tried to make the Tank Davis fight, and they said they had other plans. So which one you want to take? You want to take what Leonard Ellerby said a few months back, or you want to take the most recent one when they said they called Bill Haney and Bill Haney said they had other plans? Which one you want to take?
All I'm saying is this, and I don't like Devin Haney. I just think it's real convenient that he want to be champion, undisputed champion now that Devin's gone. And I don't know how you don't see that. I mean, it's crazy.
I don't know how you don't see that he wants to be an undisputed champion now that he's not under Floyd, because Floyd said he don't need those belts. I don't see how you don't understand it. Floyd was the one that was making his fights. He told Tank Davis, you don't need those belts. You don't need to pay all those sanctioning fees. I don't know where you was at, and you didn't see the daggone the video when Floyd said it, but that's what the man said. He said, Tank, you don't need those belts to pay all those sanctioning fees. We can make you a star already like you are. So now that he's not with Floyd, he wants to be undisputed. Prior to that, he wanted to be undisputed at 130. He wanted to be undisputed at 130. So I don't see how you don't see it.
Well, I get what you're saying. I'm just more or less saying when it comes to Devin Haney, it's funny how there's like alternative rules for Devin Haney, but when it comes to Tank, he can do no wrong. He the A side. He could have easily made the fight if he wanted to, and he didn't. I mean,
how can he make
my man Timothy?
How can he doesn't make the fight?
He said the Saudi promoter offered Tank a great amount of money to fight Devin Haney, and Tank said, "Send me 2 Ferraris or 2 Lamborghinis."
The Saudis never offered anything. Show me where the Saudis offered any amount of money. They just said they wanted Tank Davis. They never offered anything. Show me where it says the Saudi. Show me the amount of money Saudis offer Tank Davis? Show me the amount
I
of
don't,
money.
I don't remember them. Hey, Timothy, I don't remember them offering them any money, but I do remember them saying they want to fight. And Tank said, I don't
They
need
said
to
they
fight
want
over
to fight.
there. I can fight over here.
Yeah, they did say they want to fight, but they didn't offer him anything. They just said they
That's
want to
what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you on that. My thing is this. Salute to my brother B3 in the house, man. Baby E40. He said Tank was out from under Floyd after Rolly, and he was. And you know what's funny? When Devin Haney called him out, this is sucks because now y'all making me look like a Devin Haney fanboy. When Devin Haney was calling Tank out, the dude didn't want it. He didn't want it. As my favorite quote. Let me finish, Free. Let me finish, Free.
Y'all got
Let me
to
finish.
You gotta
Let me
understand.
finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
It's just like Funk Master Flex said it best. He lied. He didn't want to fight. Go ahead.
Okay, that you're done because you said once he finished with Rolly, he was from under Floyd Mayweather. That is absolutely true. He was from under Floyd Mayweather once he finished the fight with Rolly. Daggone Devin Haney had a fight with Kambosos. After that fight, he won undisputed. When was Tank Davis going to fight for undisputed?
And why Devin Haney didn't fall? What? And why didn't?
Chris, I want him to ask. I'm about to dig a hole for him that he ain't ready to come. I'm about to dig a hole that you ain't gonna come out. When did he won undisputed after Devin Haney won that undisputed title from Kambosos? When was Tank Davis gonna fight for undisputed?
He could have fought it for undisputed right after he got done with Lomachenko. Because remember he
Where
sent
did
the
he
offer
go?
to Shakur.
No, he didn't. Devin had the mandatory with Shakur. Devin had a mandatory with Shakur.
No, he didn't have a mandatory. It was a voluntary, and Shakur went to make it a mandatory.
It was a voluntary initially when Devin and Shakur started talking, and then Shakur went to the WBC and had them mandate the fight.
That's
Devin
what I just said, Free. That's what I just said.
And I said, yes, originally it was, but what happened was Tank Davis got out of jail on Friday. Monday morning, Devin Haney had signed the contract to fight Regis Prograis. When was he going to fight for undisputed? When was he going to fight for undisputed? He got out on Friday. Devin signed the contract for Regis on Monday.
Man, he could have canceled that contract if needed, but Tank said he didn't want to fight.
No, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Let me cut in deep.
I don't know if we got any Devin Haney fans in the chat. I dropped the link, man.
I don't need to talk to no Devin Haney fans because they ain't got. Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't no Devin Haney fan got no win about nothing right now. Point blank, the hell. Period. Now, you talking all this. You talking all this stuff. Why he ain't called Tank out when he became undisputed?
He did.
Because he did.
He did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
After he got
what
done.
He said was, he didn't. Not after Loma, he did. Not after Loma, he did not. He did not. When he said after he won that, when he said after he won the first fight, Bill Haney said, he said that Kambosos has a rematch to the belts, not the Devin Haney. So that means Devin Haney can drop the belts and fight Tank Davis. That's not for undisputed. That's for a fight with Devin Haney, not for undisputed. There was no opportunity for Tank to fight Devin Haney.
So basically, you agree with me that Tank ducked him.
Tank didn't duck me. What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
You said, why didn't he fight him for undisputed? There was no opportunity to fight him for undisputed because when Tank got out of jail on Friday, Monday morning, he signed a contract to fight Regis. Monday morning. What are you talking about?
This is the thing you don't understand. Everybody that Tank has fought. Let me finish real quick, Chris. Then I'll let you go. Everybody that Tank has fought has worked for the lawn service company until this last fight. So I mean, and then on top of that, even when he fought Frank Martin wasn't ready. He knew he wasn't ready. That's why he took the fight. So I'm just asking you, why did he fight Devin Haney? Where was that heat for Devin Haney? That's all I'm saying.
Why Devin Haney didn't fight? Wait. Why? You talking about where was the heat? Well, why the hell Devin Haney didn't fight Frank Martin when Frank Martin was trying to fight him 2 years ago. Yeah, he fucking was.
He didn't have a
So
name.
what are you talking
He didn't
about?
have a name. He didn't have a name, Crush.
I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. A call out is a call out. You talking this call out mess, right? So now you gotta have a name. A call out is a call out. I ain't trying to hear you gotta have a fucking name. Everybody had to start from somewhere. So I'm not trying to hear all that, bro. I'm not trying to hear all that. Then you talk about he ain't fought nobody. Didn't Devin fight a couple dudes that Tank fought? So what are you talking about? I keep on telling y'all. Ain't none of them dudes fought nobody because Mr. Nobody ain't fought nobody. The one that everybody want everybody to fight. So what are y'all talking about? He ain't call that man out.
Crush, what are you talking
He ain't
about?
call that man
He
out. He
called the
ain't pull
man
up
out
on him and none of
religiously.
that, bro.
He
No,
called
he
the man out
didn't.
religiously, man. Every time he had a
Calling
fight,
him
he
out
said
and
his name.
sending him something is two different things, bro. You can
can't
say
send
my
the
name all
A-side
day, but
nothing.
you ain't gonna. Why he ain't never stepped on you? Why he never
can't
pulled up
send
on you?
nothing to
Pulled
the
up on
A-side.
everybody else. He pulled up on everybody else. Why the hell he ain't never come no Tank fight? Get the hell out of here.
He never
He
pulled
could have
he
been like,
never pulled up.
He never pulled up on Tank. Never.
I'm gonna tell you why he
Never.
never pulled up on Tank, because the way Tio
Ain't
checked him, he
no
never.
excuse.
That's why he didn't do it, because Tio checked him. That's why he didn't do it. And I'll play it.
Because he wouldn't have pulled up on no goddamn
Danny,
Tank.
oh man, I eat you, bro. I eat you. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Cause I ain't pussy, nigga. Nah, bro. Never been. Never been. Not on my blood. Never been, bro. I'm from Florida, nigga. Yo, you been fed from a silver spoon your whole life. I know that shit. Hell yeah. Yo, sign the fucking contract. Nobody, bro.
What was that conversation like for you moments ago?
How does it feel that you gotta? The only way you're relevant is through me.
Relevant through.
Because Tio checked him so bad, that's why he didn't step to Tank.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Yeah,
because,
but your boy, why
Tio
your boy ain't saying it doesn't try to fight Tank?
Because Tio's
Why
about
he
to put
move up?
hands on him. B3.
Man, Tio ain't got nothing to do with that, because Tio can get the treatment too.
Salute to my brother B3.
Tio can
B3,
get
man,
beat
what's
up
going
too.
on, man? B3, what's going on, brother? You there?
BVO, what's good, family? What up, D3? What up, Crush?
What's going on? This
How the
dude
audio?
talking his nonsense up there.
Hey, BVO on one tonight. Hey, how the audio, BVO? I'm driving.
Oh, it's cool. You cool. You good to
You
go.
sound good.
That's a bet. Yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick. You called for a Haney. You called for a Haney fan, so I wanted to hop on the line, man. And the only thing is, this is what I say. Devin was calling Tank out for a while. You know,
Facts.
everybody's gonna believe that, you know, whether Bill and Devin really wanted to fight or they was clout chasing. That's everybody gonna have their own opinion about it. But this is what I will say. Specifically, Bill came out and said that he had spoke with Louis the Cubas, and the message from Al was they'll get back to Bill and Devin if and when they're ready to make the fight. It's
Hold on one
time
second.
it is. Al Heyman and Leonard Ellaby and Tank, they have a system. And Devin and we already know this, and Coach Calvin has even said this about Pitbull, Shakur getting the Pitbull fight. It has to make business sense. You have to be able to carry your weight in order to garner the money that you want to generate. The money that you want to take home. So when Leonard Ellaby said that Devin Haney is one of the highest paid lightweights, and he ain't want to pay Devin Haney. That's just what it was. So Devin Haney, yes, he had all the belts, but he didn't build his profile to the point where they thought it was good enough to make the fight.
Now, and you know what, B3? What you just did, you speaking truth to power, and that's what you got to do.
Hold up. Let me rebuttal that. Now that is fine. That's fine and Danny. That was Leonard Ellaby when Tank Davis was under Floyd. When Tank Davis left Floyd, and Steven Espinoza tried to make the fight, and he called Bill Haney, and Bill Haney told him, "We got other plans." What you got to say about that?
Now, D-Free. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't heard that audio. I did try to look for it, cause I've heard this in the past. So I just got to take your word for it. If that's the case, then that sounds like they was avoiding the fight. But I haven't heard it said specifically like that from Steven, from based on the timeline. But I definitely know what you're talking about, cause it was. I think what you're referencing is when after the Loma fight, and I believe Tank may have been still, locked up at that time, possibly. So that would in all essence to me, that would be looking like Bill and Devin knew that they had outgrown 135 and they didn't want to fight. But I just haven't heard that audio. You see what I'm saying? So, but if you right about that 100%, they didn't want to fight at that point because even Shakur said if Devin stayed at 135 after Loma, he would be drained trying to come down and fight him. So we see it's time and time again. This debate can go on forever, but what we do know is that Devin Haney has never received an offer or a contract from Tank because if he rejected it or declined it, we would have heard something about it. Tank is the A side. He has to put out the offer.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Well, I put it to you like this.
The A side usually puts out the offer, but the A side don't always have to put out the offer.
You 100% right, D. For you 100% right. And I will say the one instance where, and like I said, people gonna believe what they want to believe. But when Bill came out and said they had 20 million for Tank, and Eddie kind of co-signed it, and then they were saying, well, why would I take if Ryan made 30? Why would Tank take 20? That don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? So Tank could talk to Eddie for kind of Ben, but when it came to Devin, mum's the word. He ain't really. I mean, let's just call it a spade a spade. I mean, they
He
don't. They
wasn't
want
gonna fight
somebody
Conor
want to
Ben,
push
man.
the fight down the road.
They didn't talk to Eddie for Ryan.
No.
They talked to Golden.
Talking to Eddie for Conor Ben. But that was after Bill came out and said, "Yeah, we got 20 for."
He didn't talk to Eddie for Conor Ben. He never talked to Eddie about Conor Ben.
You don't remember Tank was going back and forth, tweeting Eddie, acting like they was gonna make the Conor Ben fight?
I remember the whole tweet. There was never an offer sent to Conor Ben from Eddie or from Tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you gotta understand, they doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. They doing a lot of tweeting and talking. But it was okay for him to talk to Eddie about Conor Ben. But when Bill and Devin was pressing Tank, he was saying, "Oh, well, you need to call Al. You know who to call. You know who to talk to." And what did Al say? Al said, "We'll make the fight when we're good, and if and when we ready to make the fight." So for you, my man, 50 grand. I gotta say this real quick. My favorite Teofimo line. They ain't want to do it.
When I heard from Bill Haney was
ducking no damn Devin Haney. I don't care how y'all try to say he ain't ducking no goddamn Devin Haney. Y'all ain't nobody get cooked on shit.
He cooked your ass, Crush.
Ain't nobody cooked me.
What I heard from Bill Haney was, I don't have Al Heyman number. That's what I heard. I don't have. Tank said, y'all know who to call. Get in touch with Al. I don't have Al Heyman's number.
Hey, D, for if you're a Haneyite, we hear a whole lot of Bill, so it's segmented. So I've heard Bill say that before, and then after the Ryan fight, there was conversations, and he talked to Louis the Cubist. Louis the Cubist is Al's right-hand man. You probably ain't gonna talk to Al. Al is 007. He James Bond. You ain't gonna really get Al. But the conversation was if and when.
He had Al Heyman number. You know why he has Al Heyman number? Because Devin Haney used to be on BBC.
Nah, they said they dealt directly with Steven and Showtime. That's what I'm saying. Al, man, y'all understand? Al is everybody. All Al fighters are all people that fight on PBC. Some of them haven't even seen or ever talked to Al.
So you telling me they never talked to Al before? All of the
I
PBC
can't
fighters that
specify that.
you
I
fought,
can't guarantee you that. I can't
all of
guarantee
the
that.
PBC
This the only
fighters
thing
that
I can say is this. This the only thing I can say, D. I say a couple of things. First and foremost, Devin Haney was the champ at 135 before Tank fought Gamboa for a regular. So Tank was number one for Devin, and he chose to fight Gamboa for a regular. That's one. Then then
listen.
after that, the second go round, uh, Bill Haney and Devin, they talked to Gilberto Mendoza about mandating the fight, and the word was that Tank, you don't force Tank into no fight. They ain't gonna force them into a fight, so they'll go in another direction. If Gilberto was trying to force them to fight, for the super title or whatever the case may be, when Devin had it, that was the second go round. Now this third go round is Leonard Ellaby coming out and saying he ain't got no money for Devin. He ain't got the money to pay Devin $3 million or whatever he was getting guaranteed. He didn't want to do that. And then of course Al saying if and when they ready, they'll get in touch with him. They
Listen.
ain't want to
When
do
did
it.
when did Devin become the WBC champion at 135?
It was like
Can I ask
20.
you?
It was
Can I ask you a
2019.
question?
He got
Let me
elevated at the
let
end
me
of
ask you a
2019.
question, D. Free. Why do Tank fans
No.
always defend him? Just admit that he didn't want to fight, Free. It's okay. He didn't
First of
want to
all,
fight.
I'm not a Tank fan. But if you want to speak facts, we want to speak facts. I'm not a Tank fan. So you want to speak facts, we can speak facts.
I didn't say
Like I said,
I
when
didn't
was
say
that?
you were a Tank fan.
You said why all Tank fans? So that's saying I'm a Tank
I'm asking
fan.
the question. No, I asked the question.
You said why
I
all
said
Tank
why
fans? You asking me a
did I
question
did I
because
say
I'm
D
sitting
Free
here.
was a Tank fan? I said why do Tank fans defend him, Free? I didn't say D Free's a Tank fan. I said why do Tank fans always do that? They always find a way to defend him. Just say what it
Oh,
is. He never wanted to fight Devin Haney. And
he
that's
did.
what
Man,
it
he
was.
ain't ducking no Devin Haney, dog. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Let me finish what I'm saying because you on some other different shit. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
When did Devin Haney become the WBC champion? Oh, you dropped off. Devin
2018.
Haney, I know it was 2019. It
Oh,
wasn't
it was
2018.
19. Okay, I was 1 year off. My mistake. Go ahead.
He became the WBC champion a month before Tank Davis announced his fight with Gamboa.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Tank Davis was already in negotiation with Gamboa to have that fight. He was already in negotiations to have that fight before Devin Haney was the WBC champion. Because remember, Devin Haney was in a tournament. He wasn't even supposed to be the champion. He was in a tournament.
Yeah.
And then Bob Arum pulled everybody out of the tournament. And so they made Devin Haney the WBC champion because they gave Loma the franchise belt. So Tank Davis was already in negotiation to fight Gamboa before Devin Haney was the WBC champion. So Tank Davis moved. Yeah, they had him won in the WBC, but he wasn't the mandatory. Everybody keeps saying he was the mandatory to the Devin Haney. No, he wasn't. He was just in the number one position. He was not mandated to fight Devin Haney at no point in time in his career. He was never mandated to fight Devin Haney. He was just in the number one position, but he already had a fight with Gamboa lined up. So that fight wasn't going to happen because he had the Gamboa fight lined up.
My man Timothy Taylor dropped us some jewels. He said Al Heyman didn't want Spence to fight Crawford because he had a contract offer for Canelo to fight Spence, but Spence went behind Al's back and made the Crawford fight. And he said Tank ducked the entire lightweight division belt holder since he's been at 135.
Tank ain't duck no damn body. That sound retarded.
So how did he duck the entire lightweight division if he fought at lightweight since 2019? And then he had one fight at 140.
I mean, he didn't fight T.O. He didn't fight
T.O.
George
didn't fight him. Cambosa didn't fight him. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Said,
stop it.
I'm a
Y'all just come up with anything, man.
That's a fight that he ain't want. I am a Tank fan, but that's a fight he ain't want. He ain't want to fight Devin Haney. And I'll be honest, I ain't scared to say
Nobody
it.
has proof for that. Y'all keep saying who he ain't want to fight. Where's the proof?
Point of the matter is, Tank said he told Devin Haney even after his fight, "Don't worry about it. I still want to bust your ass." So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so what y'all talking about?
He still want to fight,
Well,
even though
with a
he got
ride,
beat up. He said,
with a ride
So when he whip
spot.
his ass, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing when he whip his ass. Right?
matter of fact,
So I don't know why y'all
go up to
rushing.
the ride.
I don't know why y'all rushing for that boy to get his ass whipped. He gonna get his ass whipped. Then what y'all gonna say?
Go ahead over.
Oh, he only won because Ryan beat him up. Then y'all gonna come with some lame ass excuse again.
No,
Yeah, that's what y'all
don't be
do.
Well, go ahead.
don't be in
That's
the
what y'all
chat at the
do.
Rise podcast. On blast, BVO. I'm gonna put you on blast if you put in the chat. Don't be
I'm gonna
in
be
the
in the
chat.
chat.
The
I'm
Rise.
gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna be in the chat. I
I'm
ain't scared to see you or the Smoothie King.
I'm gonna send a cash app. I'm not a cash. I'm gonna chat and put you on blast.
Hey, D for the win. Pull up, man, because D Free is talking crazy, man. D Free is just talking crazy, and so is Crush, man. Usually Crush be the man of logic, man. I don't know what's going on with Crush tonight.
I'm mad at logic today too. It was logical. Y'all talking that bullshit. This was logical. Not
Man,
talking that bullshit. I don't
Tank
even want to talk about the bull who want to be suing people and all that. Who want to duck a soft ass dude like that? Are y'all serious? Man, y'all gonna sit down somewhere with that nonsense? I'm suing. Take the O back. Erase the ass whipping. Get out of here. Y'all got to be serious. Y'all can't be serious.
I feel what
Somebody
you're
put
saying,
something
man.
in your water or something. Somebody must have put something in your alkaline water or something. Y'all tripping.
That boy's Crush.
Nobody's scared no soft ass Devin Haney. And I ain't talking about until he bring his punk ass back in the ring.
And my man said it best. He said Tank had multiple 130-pound fighters move up to fight him. Hector Garcia, Pitbull Cruz. So that is true. He has brought up a lot of guys from 130 and 126.
Didn't move up. Pitbull was already at 135. He's talking about he didn't move up.
He was at 130. He was at 130.
Pitbull Cruz was at 130.
He's at 130.
Pitbull Cruz was not at 130. He was already on the card to fight somebody at 135. And
he was
Rolly
moving up.
Rolly
was moving up when that happened. But he was at 130 first. That's what he's talking about at the time. Not now. At the time, he was at 130. He was moving up at 135. Yeah. He said, y'all still be seeing it's bro shaking my head. He said, when you stop Loma in the 6 and the hate gonna turn.
He did not. He fought Francisco Vargas at 135 before he fought Javante Davis. What are you talking about? No, he did not move up.
Hold on, let me look it up. Got
the box rep right here. Got the box rep
What's
right here.
What the box rep say, Free?
Fought Francisco Vargas at 135 before he fought Javante Davis. He was already at 135.
D for the win. Pull up, man. I don't like when people talking crazy, man. Pull up, man. We about to before we get off. I'll give you a chance to pull up.
Before that fight, he fought Jose Romero at 135 before he fought Francisco Vargas. What are y'all talking about? He was already at 135. What are y'all talking about? He was already at 135. He was at 135 for 3 fights before he fought Javante Davis. My bad. 4 fights. He was at 135. 5 fights. He was at 135 already. 6 fights. He was already at 135.
Yeah, Leo was at 126, and then he brought him to 130. But I'll say this, man. He
didn't bring him to 130. He was already the champion at 130. What are y'all talking about? Y'all gotta get your facts straight. He was already the champion.
Hey,
he fought Leo for his 130 WBA Super Championship. Y'all gotta get your facts straight.
Timothy Taylor said nobody asked for Pitbull or Hector Garcia.
No, they didn't. Pitbull was a fill-in. Pitbull was a fill-in because he was supposed to be fighting his mandatory with Rolly Romero. He was a fill-in.
GP salute, man. We got my man God's
Y'all,
property in the house. But I know they about to start the Rise podcast. And I don't want to step on no toes. He said, but we know how Free and Crush get down. I appreciate my brother B3 coming in here, cooking both them brothers, man.
only having
Go
the
ahead.
facts, dog. I only speak on the facts. If you don't get your facts straight, every time you don't get your facts straight.
Well, you know what? Today, let me play the sponsor real quick.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got some thrilling news for all of you. We're launching a raffle where you can win a brand new 55-inch television just by making a payment of $10. Yes, you heard it right, just $10. Each entry must be made through Cash App with your name. The winner will be announced live at our GBT meet and greet on July 13th. The more entries you make, the higher your chances of taking home this outstanding flat-screen television. So, don't miss this incredible opportunity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this exciting contest. And remember, with each entry you make, you increase your chances of winning this amazing prize. Thanks for tuning in and good luck to all of you.
Real
Hey,
quick before we go. Pitbull Cruz's whole career was at 135 before he fought Tank.
Hold on.
About
What do you say? We making excuses by debunking lies. You got it, champ. I'll say this, man. We know that Tank didn't want to fight Devin, the American Dream Haney. We know that. We know he didn't want to fight Teofimo Lopez. And we know that he always got to have a rehydration clause or some type of, thing for him to win. But Tank's a great fighter, man. And I can't wait to see him fight.
Just like I know that y'all knew that Tank was gonna fight Pitbull in a rematch, and I told y'all wait to see who he say he fight. Just like y'all knew that too, right?
I mean, D3, you reaching as usual, man. That's what you do, man.
You reaching? I'm always sitting here waiting for the facts. Y'all be trying to make facts. I wait for the facts.
Say it again, D3. Say it again.
Y'all try to make facts. I wait for the facts.
All I can say is this, man.
I don't hate the kid.
You don't.
I don't hate the kid, but I just like to put him in the hospital, though. I like to send that to the ambulance.
That's a fact. But if you ever want to know about D3, the great Black Mamba said it best about D3.
You don't know shit about boxing.
I don't know shit, but y'all said Pitbull was at 130. That man been at 135 his entire career until he fought Rolly. But I don't know shit about boxing though.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Y'all put
Timothy Taylor said that the black community has always treated high yellow light-skinned blacks like protected babies. I don't know about that, Tim. That's kind of goofy to say, because I'm light-skinned. But I don't think that's the case, man. And I'm the Asiatic black man, original man sent by God. So I don't know. The thing I'll say is this, man. We got some big fights this weekend. And yeah, Tank does have a purple purse. He does have a purple purse. But I'll say this: we got the meet and greet this Friday, man. If you guys can come, it's on Saturday. Better yet, it's gonna be in Philly. I don't know if I'll get my man D Free to come down there. I know I'm gonna get to see my brother Crush, but we're gonna have some fun out there, man. We're gonna be in Philly, and you know one thing for sure, man. Hey, BVO only give you the facts, man. No games, no filters, and I'm probably one of the only unbiased black channels on here. So
yeah,
whether you want to see
BVO get y'all the facts because D Free's here.
But I'll say this: we working on our schedule, man. We're gonna start get ourselves together. We're gonna start having my man Crush every Monday and Wednesday with our coffee and donuts at 6:30, 7 o'clock.
6:30.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing it at 6:30. We're gonna get back on our game. We didn't fell off, but we're gonna get back on our game. But it's your boy BVO. It's your boy D Free, the Puerto Rican Prince. It's my OG Crush the Legend, and we gone, y'all. Peace.
Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.
Yeah. We really boxing. We wanted the battle. Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my